Level 1, Ensign. The catapult fires and you're doing 0 to 165 miles per hour in 2 seconds. Your back slams into the seat. Your vision tunnels. For a half second, your brain forgets everything it was ever taught. Then the ocean drops away beneath you and you remember, you're a naval aviator now. You graduated Annapolis or OCS. You survived flight school in Pensacola. You earned your wings after 18 months of training that washed out half your class. You are an Ensign 01, and you know almost nothing. The carrier is a floating city of 5,000 people and unwritten rules. You learn fast that rank on paper means little on the flight deck. A petty officer with 12 years on the boat knows more than you. You shut up. You watch. You absorb. Your paycheck is $38,000 a year. Your bunk is the size of a coffin. You have no leverage, no reputation, and no room for mistakes. But you launched. And that means you belong. Level 2, Lieutenant Junior Grade. You have 200 flight hours now. You stop gripping the stick like it owes you something. The night traps are still terrifying, landing on a moving ship in complete darkness, guided by nothing but instruments and a 3-degree glide slope. But you stop showing the fear. That's the first identity shift. You learn to separate the inside from the outside. What you feel stays buried. What you project is calm. Your squadron starts trusting you with real missions. Combat air patrol. Escort runs. You're no longer the new guy, you're the guy the new guy watches. You make $52,000. You're still nobody. But you're building something. Every trap, every flight hour, every debrief carves a little more of the civilian out of you. You don't mourn it. You don't even notice it happening. Level 3, Lieutenant. This is where the system separates the performers from the survivors. You're flying combat missions now. Real ones. You've got 500 hours in the F/A-18. You know your jet the way you know your own hands. Your call sign isn't ironic anymore, it's yours. People use it first, your name second. You've watched guys wash out. Good guys. Smart guys. The ones who couldn't handle the compression, the sleep deprivation, the 6-month deployments, the weight of flying a $67 million aircraft off a ship in 12-foot seas. You don't ask what happened to them. You already know. You're an instructor now, part-time. You watch new ensigns grip the stick too hard and you say nothing. They'll learn or they won't. That's not cold. That's the system. Your marriage is under pressure. Your body runs on 4 hours of sleep and institutional coffee. You tell yourself it's temporary. You've been telling yourself that for 3 years. Level 4, Lieutenant Commander. You have 1,000 flight hours. You are the system now. You run the department. 12 junior officers answer to you. You write their fitness reports, which control their futures. For the first time, you hold power that isn't about the jet, it's about people. That shift is quiet. It happens over a Tuesday briefing when you realize the room goes silent when you walk in. You know the invisible rules now. Who to align with. Which commanders have the ear of the CAG. How to make your record look like a story of inevitability rather than luck. You play the game without calling it a game. The deployments are longer. The missions are heavier. You've had 2 friends die, one in a training accident over the Pacific, one from a crash on final approach. You attended both funerals in dress whites. You felt less each time. You tell yourself that's professionalism. It is. And it costs you something you won't calculate until later. Level 5, Commander. You are the executive officer of a strike fighter squadron. You are 1 step from command. The XO is the enforcer. The CO is the face. You are the mechanism that makes everything run: schedules, discipline, readiness, morale. You are not supposed to be liked. You are supposed to be respected. There is a difference, and you've stopped confusing the two. You've been passed over for positions. You've watched less talented officers move faster because of connections, politics, timing. You swallowed it. You stayed. Because leaving now means everything you sacrificed meant nothing. Your identity is the uniform. Not fully, but enough. When you try to remember who you were at 22, the image is blurry. Level 6, Commanding Officer. The squadron is yours. 300 people. $1 billion in aircraft. Missions that appear in classified briefings above your previous pay grade. The CO is the final word on everything inside the wire. That power is real and specific and heavy. You make decisions that affect lives. Not metaphorically. Literally. You approve the flight schedule. You sign the waivers. You write the report when something goes wrong. And things go wrong. You are responsible for outcomes you didn't fully control. You carry that. You don't talk about it. There is no one to talk to, not really. You are the top of this particular system, and the top is always alone. You've crossed into territory where the mission justifies the wait. You believe that. You need to believe that. Level 7, Captain, Air Wing Commander. You are the CAG. Commander, Air Wing. You run the entire aviation operation on the carrier. 70 aircraft. 9 squadrons. Every pilot on the boat answers up the chain to you. The carrier strike group operates like a country. You are one of its ministers. Your decisions shape the operational reality of every mission in the theater. When the Admiral speaks, you execute. But the Admiral also listens to you, and that is not a small thing. At this level, the work is no longer flying. It's architecture. Strategy. Politics. You haven't flown a combat sortie in 2 years. Some part of you misses the simplicity of the cockpit, the problem reduced to physics and reaction time. Up here, the problems are human. Ambiguous. Persistent. You are untouchable by most definitions. You are also completely alone in ways no one below you can see. Level 8, Admiral, Strike Group Commander. No one tells you what to do in this ocean. You command the Carrier Strike Group, 7,500 personnel, 1 carrier, 9 warships, 2 submarines. You are the most powerful military presence in this hemisphere right now. Governments track your position. Enemies plan around your movements. You don't feel powerful. You feel responsible. There is a difference, and at this level it consumes everything. You've been flying for 30 years. You've lost people you trained. You've made calls that you replay at 3 a.m. in a cabin that costs the Navy $14,000 a day to keep at sea. The weight doesn't get lighter. You just get better at carrying it. The rank is real. The isolation is realer. You have become the system. Not a person inside it. The system itself. Somewhere in Pensacola, a 23-year-old just earned his wings. He's never felt anything like it. He thinks he understands what he signed up for. He doesn't. But he will.